I'm one of the older people here today, and I'm going to give a little bit of Piney Grove history. I got, I think, 16 pages, something like that, but I'm going to cut it down in about 5 minutes. You believe that? Well, I am. You believe it or not, you people that know me, there's 2 men here, yeah, and there's one on there. You know, we got one here. But there's one right here over than me, and Vincent Anderson. Me and I were in school together in the 3rd grade. So that's a long time ago. And this history I'm about to give for 130 years, and I've been there most of that time, but not been here most of that time, but not quite all. This is the highlights of Piney Grove history over the last 130 years. No attempt has been made to mention all of the names of people who have been faithful to the church over the last 130 years. Their contribution to the church will be retained in our hearts and minds for years to come. Piney Grove Baptist Church was organized on the first Sunday in July of 1889, 130 years ago. S.C. Edwards, G.B. Hagan, C.R. Sales, M.F. Sales, his wife, G.B. Kitchens, Mary Matilda Kitchens, his daughter, J.C. Jones, Nancy Jones, his wife, J.B. Reed, and N.C. Reed, his wife. And we got some of their descendants here sitting on the back row like that. Our grandpa is your grandpa.
Right.
J.C. Jones. On that first Sabbath in July 1889, after they organized the church, extended each other the right hand of church fellowship and token of brotherly love. And this is what they said: may God help us to stand and add a great number, is our prayer. Was their goal, and it was recorded in the first minute. The early church met once a month on Saturday and Sunday for preaching, had foot washing quarterly. Y'all notice that as Baptists. Held their members accountable for profane language, lack of attendance, grievance against fellow brethren, not living up to church duties, restored fellowship to those who came back to the church and asked for forgiveness, met many times at the water's edge to administer the ordinances of baptism. And here's some of the things that happened in the early church, 1892 now. Certain person acknowledges not living up to his church duties. I've been the preacher, you reckon? And secondly, acknowledge having trials and temptations. Could have been all of us. Another one says non-attendance. And another one says that the brethren met to investigate some profane language used by a name. I won't call it a name. Because of unchristian-like conduct, fellowship withdrew from J.J. Washington. One page down, got 16 to go. 15. 1939, church had a 3-week revival meeting. Can you imagine a 3-week? All in favor of having a 3-week revival? One hand, I saw go up, and I'm knowing her. I believe she'd be here if she possibly could. We used to, I'm a part of when it lasted 2 weeks, and they had day services too, morning service. And that was a faithful few showed up on day services, and then everybody else at night. 1943 deacons were ordained. J.B. Haynes, Tillman G. Jones, and Ray Sewell. That's her dad, sitting over there's dad, and Tillman Jones was Benny's dad back here. And J.B. Haynes, most of us that grew up here remember Mr. Haynes. The church sent thank you cards in 1941 to the black people who gave chickens for the buying of the piano. How about that? Chickens they sold and helped Piney Grove buy a piano. The building, wooden building, that set out there before 1941. Any of y'all remember that building? Before this building out there. So anyone remember before 1941? I'm old enough to. Clubhouse, I guess, is where they turned. Piney?
Yeah, it was right over here. I remember it as a small kid, but it was right over where this, north driveway come in. There was a community clubhouse.
That was the clubhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember the clubhouse well. I was a teenager running around, but I didn't know whether that was considered that church or not. But anyhow, in January 17, 1943, Lois Nelson was licensed to preach and was ordained here in August of 30. Did he go to Japan as a missionary?
He did, 1948.
And his health got bad and he came back and died with cancer. Am I correct on that?
Right.
But he didn't live. He wasn't an old man at all, a young man. 1948, voted to go full time.
That means preaching your son.
Preaching every Sunday. Many a time, they just had 2 Sundays a month. You'd have a preacher come and preach 2 Sundays a month. But we agreed to go full time. 1948, full time. Oh yes, this is some of the things we did in 1949, 2 outdoor restrooms were built. And we're going to find later on where they moved the restrooms inside. We got that on record here, but I'm not reading all of it. 1955, pastor's salary would be $15 a week. You preachers now, is that where you made your money back in those days? $15 a week, pastor's salary, full time, $15 a week. Then we go down here, air conditioning. I was talking about window units now, not simple air. It was 1970. 5 new classrooms built, 1973 and 4. Brother Boggs and his wife was here when that took place. They built about 5 new classrooms and moved the bathrooms inside the house.
And paid him $75.
Yes, but I got that, yeah. Paid them, lived on the field, full-time pastor, $75 a week. We like to start them today.
We ate lots of chicken and lots of outdoor.
Shall I tell them the story about you don't want to dress a chicken and you didn't know how to fix the gizzard? The gizzard. She tried to eat the gizzard without peeling off the gizzard.
You don't have to.
The first time you all ever brought us the chickens that you had skinned, you brought that by the house to us, and I looked at that and I thought, what type of animal is that? I've never seen a chicken skinned before.
And then again, we licensed Kevin Stewart, which is a pastor down in the Monroe, Louisiana area now. In 1988, Ricky Campbell was licensed. And my brother, Daniel Ivers, was ordained a license here. And he never pastored the church. Piney Grove has been the training ground for many of the young and inexperienced preachers. Piney Grove preachers have been young students from Washington and a few from Fort Worth at the seminary. Pastors have been middle-aged to elderly. They served as first-time pastors for several preachers since 1968. Many of these pastors through the years are still serving as pastors in Arkansas and other states. And that's all I got. 5 minutes. Thank you.